The dwarfs delve too greedily and too deep. Hey, how's it going? My name is jackiefishhh and welcome back to another Rise of Mordor Total War battle. Today we have a survival battle on the channel, which is something I have not done for a long time. Basically, if you're new to this idea, we give ourselves a pretty nice army and we try and hold off against the waves of oncoming enemies. I have now got a much better PC now from the last time we used to do this, so hopefully it will run pretty well. I've given the enemy 10,000 Uruk-hai and Easterling force units, so they're going to be crushing against our dwarven lines, and we're basically going to be seeing whether or not our dwarves can hold this battle line and keep the enemy at bay. So whilst they do start to approach me, which they're going to be coming in very, very large number, here we go, we got Thorin giving a little speech. As we hear the formations forming up for our dwarfs, ready and eager for battle. So yeah, for my army, I've got a front line of the Spear Guards of Erebor. They're basically here just to go ahead and hold the front lines as much as possible. Then as we go back, we do have the Axe Guards of Erebor. These guys are going to be very, very deadly. They're kind of more of my much more aggressive units. Then we have kind of the weaker infantry. Then we have some more crossbows. Then finally we have the Grimhammers. On the flanks as well, we have situated 2 units of our pikemen as well to try and keep the enemy pushed back. Then if we take a look at the enemy forces coming in close to us, we have on their front line, we do have some of the Easterling Maulers right now. These guys have crossbow or have bows and then swords. Then as we go further back, we have the Easterling warriors. They're going to be supported by the Uruk-hai half-orc axes as the artillery. The dwarven artillery comes raining in. Perfect. Yeah, we have the Uruk-hai half-orc axes and the rest of the Uruk-hai infantry as well, which again look really, really good. If we just like zoom in on that, whew, these guys look pretty badass. Then down further on along the line, we have more like these Dunland units for Isengard, some more elite Easterling infantry, and then kind of the elite Uruk-hai Spear Guard right here as well. Looking pretty goddamn ferocious. So it's going to be definitely a tough battle. Hopefully the AI will spread out their forces as much as possible. We're heavily outnumbered right now. We'll go ahead and give them a couple more shots with our artillery piece before it does run out of ammo. Probably focusing down. I guess we want to hit the clumps of infantry, right? Let's try and hit something like this. Come on, Dwarven engineers, I need you guys to unleash. There we go. Hopefully we get some good direct hits, so that's nice. Hits are effective. Another couple shots coming up as well. They do have their archers, though, hitting away on our Dwarven Testudo. Hopefully the Testudos should be more than capable of taking care of this. We do need to make sure we try and minimize the casualties we do take, though. And again, we'll just form a stationary Testudo here. We have our own crossbows, so I'm hoping our own crossbows will be able to kill them. I mean, our own crossbows will be able to start shooting anyway. Yeah, we might take a few missile fire, but there's not really much we can do. Another artillery shot coming in. Oh, there's some good hits right there, burning away these warriors, these Easterling infantry, making their way up. And really, obviously, all we're looking for is as much melee combat as possible. That's where the dwarves will thrive. And hopefully our own crossbows will start shooting now. That's the enemy. Oh, we've got axe throwers, though. These guys are all throwing their axes onto the enemy front line. Taking down a few of them. There's still so many of them left to coming. Oh, they actually come on my flank here. Hit my pikemen. My pikemen should be able to turn around. Pikes are pretty OP in Attila, so these guys should be good, but that's what we want to see. We want to see the enemy lines just clashing against our spear guard. The artillery still coming in, and here we go. The dwarven defense must hold. See the spears already fighting. We'll go and slow down the camera a little bit so we can get some cool cinematic shots. More artillery shots coming in. No, friendly fire! Oh, that was close. That shot is friendly fire right there. Let's tell the artillery pieces to change focus and go and hit something else, right? Yeah, let's go hit something else. Oh my god, they are pushing around this left flank. Oh my god, let's deploy more infantry over here. I was not expecting them to be this aggressive, honestly. We're actually winning elsewhere. Like, the other flanks are looking pretty good. But yeah, they are pushing hard on my other flanks. Let's go and dispatch another couple units of infantry. We're dispatching a unit of Grimhammers over here as well. And we'll go and play on a little bit of slow-mo as well, just whilst the battle does go off. So these pikemen are really strong, but Vault Wardens will not go down idly without a heavy fight. So we're going to see these guys hopefully just killing so many of their infantry. Or maybe not so much killing them, but at least holding them at bay. Why are they reforming? This battle is not going well. In the heat of battle, shit is going down, and that's not good. You can see these Vault Wardens holding a lot more effectively, but we are getting some of the more elite Uruk-hai pushing into our flanks, which is pretty scary as we continue to push down the battle line. I mean, that does look pretty goddamn scary right there, as we just see the full battle just unfold in front of us. And they haven't even deployed all their infantry yet, which is even more scary. We just got to hope that the Uruk-hai and our reinforcements can get over here quick enough. So we'll deploy the rest of these guys, bring around some more there. Yeah, as I said, we just need to hope that the front lines can hold. Let's dispatch our axe infantry to get stuck in, and I think I'm going to send in the hammer guard as well. I know it's early to send the hammer guard, but I think I'm going to need to. The crossbows not shooting? I don't think they are. I think they can't shoot over, which I didn't think was the case, but maybe it is. But anyway, we'll go and jump on board with our hammer guard as they go flying into combat. They're going to be flying themselves in. And the enemy do have berserkers and other units like that as well. So it's not like the enemy are going to be, you know, severely underwhelmed with units. A lot of these battles do need to give the AI kind of crappier units so you can cut through them. But I made sure to give them, you know, pretty good Easterling infantry. And also alongside that, I made sure to give myself, or give them berserkers and really good armor piercing units as well, as the lighting goes all crazy. If we take a look on the right hand side, we can see that the dwarfs are holding up and doing a very nice job at keeping the Eastlings at bay. And if I can break any of the enemy's flanks, then I can really move around and hurt them. I do like the additional units we get in the sub mod as well. I think they are a really nice addition. You can see the dwarven spears though trying their best to hold over here. They've also cut themselves quite nicely into the enemy flank. But there are half-orc axes here, and that's such a good, that's a really, really strong armor-piercing unit right there. Missile fire coming over as well, pretty deadly. How's this left flank doing? The cavalry is hammer and anviling me, but we're kind of doing okay. Rest of the infantry can go in. All you axe guard can go in as well. We are bringing up here so these crossbows can hit. I guess we're just going to throw in more of our infantry as well. Our general might go stuck in. Yeah, I feel like we have to send in our general as well, because a dwarf always has to go in right and be aggressive. So I don't know what's up with all these shadows. It's kind of frustrating, but oh well. I think the battle is cool enough to continue it on. As we get the strobe light show going in, our general is now in, just like any good dwarf should be. As I said, all the dwarfs need to do is just simply break one of the flanks and I can curve down. And that fucking Harad soldier just gets thrown over. And then that Uruk-hai gets his head sliced off. We can see the berserkers in action right here as well. It's such a cool model. That's not a good thing to hear. Because I also made sure I didn't give myself any cavalry to make this kind of difficult, as more of the Dunland infantry goes flying in. I assume it's my left flank breaking. Cavalry coming round. The AI is actually being really smart as my left flank starts to crumble a little bit. Come on, take these guys out. One volley of your crossbows, please. Decimated the horses, but they're still coming. Reload! Reload! They're coming! Fire! 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 Oh, that's dangerous. I mean, luckily there was so few of them, it didn't really do much. But these things are going to be whipping out their maces. But the dwarfs, even dwarven, even normal dwarven units are good enough. Start pushing around that left flank now. Over here, we've got crossbow support helping out on this other flank. But we haven't even got spearmen over here, and they are fighting with half-orc axes, which I mentioned are such a dangerous foe. Can the dwarfs hold the line? That is the question. Because as soon as some of their infantry starts to go, the enemy will pour in with everything they have. Does look like some of these Easterlings are routing. They do have their cavalry though moving up. Cavalry is going to be smacking into the side of these spearmen, which is pretty brutal. And gaps are starting to appear in battle line. I mean,
enemy units have been rallied.
As we can see, the fight is still flying on. Our crossbows though have managed to make it, back around, so we can turn these guys around and help out. How's the left flank looking? The left flank's actually looking really good now. We can start to deploy more and more soldiers around. to help out here and start, really pushing, because this, like, kind of the far left flank looks good, but this position right here does not look good. They've also... The general is dead as well. That is not good. That is not good one bit. Okay, with crossbows, I need to start taking this battle a bit more seriously, Ben, because this is not looking good for us. I mean, I'm not, I don't care. If we end up losing this battle, it's completely fine. But obviously, I want to give it my best shot, so let's start taking it a bit more seriously now. But losing our general is not going to be good for morale. One bit. We'll try and break this and then we'll start hammering and ambling. But pikes are doing an amazing job here. As they should. As the enemy try and break up this hill. We're even starting to rout some of them as well. Good. That's what we need. That's not a good sound though. If we look at the balance power bar, we can see that we've managed to cut the enemy's force down in half, but we've also lost a lot of men as well. Almost half of our own force. We have our crossbows left and we're going to have to hope that that just holds. Yeah, you guys shoot these guys in the side. You guys are over here finishing off this right flank. Perfect. That center needs to hold. The center is holding back the biggest tide of infantry. So this just needs to hold. You brave dwarfs, fight over your general's body. Some of the central units are breaking. That's not what we need. We need to be pushing them back. The crossbows are going to be vital in this battle, but you can see our lines are just thinning out really heavily. As the Harad and Urukai continue just to harass my formation. And I'm having to deploy weaker units to the fight. Okay, this should be a good volley here. Crossbows in the side. See plenty of them going down. Perfect. Shoot this unit just so we don't get caught out. You guys are still helping out on that flank. They've overwhelmed a few of our positions, but we can also move around here as well. Yeah, this battle's not looking great. Maybe the dwarfs really did delve too deep and too greedily. I don't know, there is always a hope though. Unfortunately, there's no hidden cavalry anywhere waiting for its chance to come in. Form up a little bit more dense as well, please, boys. Killing a few of them on that charge. Okay, we're going to have to hold one in place. Move one unit around the side whilst you guys fight, and then we're going to have to shoot them. Also, let's try and wrap this unit really quickly with a volley. There we go, perfect. Now just come around here. You guys come and help kill these dudes. Entire units are dying though, which is pretty crazy. They're breaking my center now. This is not good news. This is not good news whatsoever. Yeah, this entire quadrant has been broken now. The enemy are just simply pushing forward with everything they have. Where's Gondor? Where is Gondor? Let's bring our crossbows back a little bit. Still got this infantry here as well. God, do we have any hope? No. We still have a few units of infantry here in the center of this mass, but even they're going to die. The berserkers are just too good. I guess I gave the enemy far too many units, and the quality of their infantry was just so much better than mine. Well, no, maybe not better, but the numbers with the quality I gave them was just really, really deadly. As they're starting to completely surround my infantry now. This is not good. We still have some crossbows left, in fairness, but yeah, they're being overwhelmed. There's some units over here as well. Let's see if we can reinforce and try and make reform up our position. Crossbows are going to be very vital in any little last stand we hope to have. But our units are starting to rout now, especially over here as well. I think the end is nigh. We managed to kill almost 7,000 units, and I think we're still going to kill a few more. As you can see, we're cutting down a large portion of their forces. But our numbers are dropping, almost below 600 brave dwarfs who have given their lives today in this battle. You cowards, you'll be shunned. You'll be forced to take the Slayer oath. Do we have anything left? Just crossbows now. And a couple units of infantry. Well, you brave dwarfs who still held even after the general was taken out. Even after the front lines break, you guys hold. And that's all I can ask from you.
lives.
They're taking down as many Harad as they can before the end comes. The crossbows are all shooting as well, and I think it's only right that the dwarfs charge into battle before the end. Yeah, these guys are not equipped very well, but they're going to charge in, and with their axes, just try and avenge as many of their kin as they can. I mean, we did kind of come close. If I think I would have given myself, I don't know, another 4 more units of infantry, I could have held that center point, and then my flanks would have won, and then I could have come around and finished this battle off. Unfortunately, that was not the case.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Cowards. One last unit. This is the legendary unit that held to the last. I mean, it's not going to hold to the last one, unfortunately. The general unit as well, the captain unit has now just been broken as well. And there we have it, a valiant defeat on the battlefield today. Unfortunately, the dwarfs could not hold this day. We got a ton of kills on all of our infantry. There was just too many of them to kill. The AI had 1,500 men left remaining. And I, had 600 brave dwarfs who made it back to Erebor to raise the alarm, but the Uruk-hai are coming thick and fast along with the Easterlings. So if we look at the kills, our general 244, which is kind of nice, 300 kills on our Axe Guard, almost 400 on our Grimhammers, and our pikes doing okay. This one getting slaughtered though, as the enemy came around my flank and I just was not paying attention. I didn't think the AI would do that, so hats off to them. On their side of things, okay kills. No, this one getting 133, but you guys can see, like, I did give them some really good units, so I wanted to make it difficult for myself. Same with the Berserkers as well, getting 40 kills, not bad. The Uruk-hai army kind of did let the side down. But either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to drop a like and a comment. More Rise of Mordor online battles coming very soon. I just felt like kind of playing some Rise of Mordor today, so this is the video you got, and I'll see you guys in the next one.